I didn't expect him to stand so calmly at the doorway, holding my phone like it belonged more to him than to me. No yelling, no trembling hands, just a quiet, chilling stillness that felt far more dangerous than rage. And in that moment, half-dressed, heart racing, excuses dying on my tongue, I knew the marriage was already over. But I also knew something he didn't. He wasn't the only one capable of playing a long game. Back then, he made love feel easy. Arsalan had a way of making me believe in stability. He was gentle when the world wasn't, steady when life shook, present when others were distracted. We met at a mutual friend's dinner. He'd laughed at something stupid I said, and I remember thinking, finally, someone who understands the way my mind works. For years, we were inseparable. We built a life on shared passwords, shared plans, shared futures. Or so I thought. Love is loud when it's new, but betrayal whispers long before it speaks. I noticed the first shift in his eyes. It was small, a delayed smile, a distant look, a late-night message he turned away to hide. I asked him if everything was okay. He kissed my forehead and said, "Always." But always became the first lie in a chain of many. He started guarding his phone the way a man guards a burning secret. He took longer showers, longer drives, longer meetings. And he brought home a scent that wasn't mine. It was almost poetic, the way the truth always floats up, no matter how deep someone tries to bury it. The message that ended our marriage was not the one he found on my phone, it was the one I found on his. 3 weeks before he caught me, I caught him. Not with a woman in our bed, not with love notes or lipstick stains. Just a single message, same time tonight? No name, just confidence. Only guilty people text like that. My heart cracked, but my mind sharpened. I didn't confront him. Confrontations give power to the guilty. I wanted control, and revenge tastes sweeter when served cold, slowly and silently. So I built a plan. He liked secrets? Fine. I'd give him one he'd never see coming. I created distance, planned work trips, became emotionally absent enough that he didn't suspect anything. That's the thing about men like him. They never imagine their wives could outplay them. Then I found someone harmless, someone temporary, someone who didn't matter. Not for love, not for desire, just a tool, a distraction, a weapon, a mirror. So when Arsalan eventually caught me with him, it wasn't an accident. It was the final act of a play I had written with careful hands. Back to the doorway. He threw my phone at me, screen cracking under the weight of his disgust. "I trusted you," he said. A masterpiece. I almost applauded his performance. Trust? The man who had been sneaking around for months? The man who kissed me with lips touched by someone else? But I didn't say a word. Silence sometimes screams louder. He paced the room like a storm contained in a glass bottle. Who is he? Why? How long? Questions, questions, questions. I answered none. Let him drown in the same uncertainty he had fed me. When he finally stopped breathing like a cornered animal, I handed him an envelope I'd prepared days earlier. The divorce papers. His eyes widened with the kind of betrayal only a betrayer feels. "You planned this," he whispered. I met his stare with the calm he expected from me all these years. "I learned from you." My revenge wasn't the affair. It was what came next. Behind his back, I'd collected everything. Screenshots, call logs, voice notes, bank transfers to his little secret. I gave them to my lawyer before he ever caught me. By the time he tried to defend himself, the narrative was already written, and I was already gone. His family turned on him. His reputation cracked. His finances bled. He thought catching me cheating meant he had the upper hand. But I had filed for divorce first. I had the evidence. I had the leverage. I had the story. And in the end, the court didn't care who cheated last, just who documented it first. I walked away with everything that mattered. He walked away with the consequences of his own secrets. Now I sit in my new apartment, alone but unbroken. I don't replay the affair. I don't replay the arguments. I replay the moment he whispered, "You planned this?" Yes. Every step, every breath, every silence. Betrayal made me colder. Revenge made me sharper. Freedom made me whole again. He caught me cheating, but he never expected to lose so much more. And that was the sweetest part of all.